Recently, we conducted a poll on LinkedIn and we asked participants to advise us of the big challenges they're facing in the world of recruitment at the moment. And what I want to do today is share the top 4 with you in rank order. In position number 1, with 37% of respondents telling us that actually they're too reliant on a single client in their business. Now, this probably isn't a surprise to many people because quite often we find that we build a relationship with a client and it mushrooms and snowballs into a situation where all of a sudden they are the one client that you're servicing. And it's not uncommon to find that going back to find clients who actually have 80 or 90% even of their revenue coming from that one client. Now, we all know that that is a huge risk in any business because what inevitably happens is you come across relationship fatigue or somebody new joins the organisation and wants to change things up and you find that all of a sudden you've been dropped. And when that happens to you, that can be catastrophic. So that's not a situation you want to be in. And it's one that I come across time and time again with organisations who talk to us about the challenges they're facing. So I'm sure you can associate with that. Now the real question is, what can I do to make sure that doesn't happen to me? Well, the first thing is you have to be really conscious of what your spread of business is in your own business and be really conscious when clients start to creep up over 30, 40, 50%. Because initially there's the elation, it feels good that you're actually winning more business from that client, but you do need to spread your risk. And we recommend in the region of having no client worth more than 20 to 25%. Why do we give you that type of percentage? Well, again, just because what always happens is you run into relationship fatigue and at some point you may lose that client. And if you lose a client who's 20 to 25% of your business, then what you find is it hurts, but it's not going to be the end for your business. So it gives you the ability to live to fight another day. The second most popular challenge that organisations are facing in the world of recruitment, with a 32% response rate, is no reliable system for business development. Now let's think about that. This is recruitment. Recruitment is a fragmented industry and anybody can set up in recruitment. So what's the most common business development system in recruitment? It's called a computer, a telephone and a LinkedIn account. And that's probably the strategy. So that's not a really very strong system for going out to develop business. And if you're serious about building a business in recruitment, you need to have a business development strategy which is focused around a system. Systematization is really important so that not only you follow it, but any members of your team follow the same structure to go into your business. When we talk with organisations, we try and get them to break their business development strategy into 3 key areas. First of all, who the clients you're already dealing with. What's your strategy for dealing with them and expanding that business with them within the parameters we spoke about previously. Number 2, who are the customers? These are people you may have had jobs on with or people you may have even placed with in years gone by, but they're not top of the list or you're not top of mind with those organisations, and you have to have a strategy to go after those particular people. And the third one are the prospects. The prospects who don't know you, you're unknown to them, and you need to start to build a relationship with them. So you need to start to focus on developing a system that's going to give you the ability to get out there and get in touch with those people. That might be marketing CRM, marketing systems. Good CRM is actually going to sort of take you a long way to start the process, but you have to be consistent, driven and persistent to make sure that you can actually sort of follow through on that one. It's not a one-hit wonder, it's about being consistent with that one. Number 3 in the challenges that we're facing, and this had a 21% response rate, is not enough new business. Now that's cited by 21% of the response, which means 79% of the recruitment market feel they have enough business. So hey, that's good news to focus on as well. But for the 21% of people who cited not enough new business, well, the reality is, what are they doing to go out there and attract and make themselves more attractive to new clients? Are they actually doing the marketing? Do they have a strategy to go out and let the world know what it is they're doing? How consistent and congruent is their marketing message? I remember a statistic that came out from LinkedIn that said 66% of all buying decisions are made before people contact you. Think about that for a moment. People are going to be looking at you before they get in touch with you. So they're not just looking at your LinkedIn profile, they're looking at your other social footprint and your website to see whether the messages that you're saying out there are actually congruent and actually making sense to the client, because they want to see, are you the type of person that I want to do business with? And if the answer is yes to that, you'll get yourself more opportunities and therefore hopefully win new business. But also winning new business, you have to talk to yourself and say, well, how compelling is my pitch? What am I saying to potential clients, prospective customers about why we're different? And that leads us nicely into point number 4. Point number 4 is that 11% of respondents said that they have no true differentiation. And again, I've got to say, I'm actually staggered by that particular response rate. Because when I speak to recruiters first time round, I'd say that 95% of them have no true differentiation, not 11%. Because when we ask recruitment organisations to tell us about their USPs, the platitudes that are rolled out are the same from pretty much everybody. They all sound like every other agency. They're all Me Too recruitment agencies. Oh, we have X years of experience. We know the marketplace. We've built great relationships with candidates, so on and so forth. They're not USPs, they're SPs. And if you want to separate yourself out from the market and move away from being a Me Too recruiter to being a Me Only management recruitment consultant, then you need to actually identify what those true differentiators are. You need to set yourself apart so that actually the client, the person who's going to pay you some money, can actually see why they're dealing with you. If you just fall into the crowd, sure, you'll pick up some business, but you won't win enough business to make this a profitable journey for you. We hope that poll is of interest to you. It's fascinating to us as well. Obviously we conducted it, but the good news is at iIntro we help you determine how to overcome those challenges that are being faced by most recruitment firms. To find out how we can help you, let's have a free discussion, book a consultation, click the link below, and we'll look forward to catching up with you soon.